From Whitney Houston to Elton John, our next guest has worked with the music industry's biggest names.
Yes, Arlene Phillips is drawing from the experience of all of that for her latest project. It's a new rock musical about rising stars and the pitfalls of fame. You must have seen that so many times in your career.
Well, I have. I mean, with Whitney Houston, who I did her first videos, and she was so shy. It's quite unbelievable. Just this, you know, even sort of coming out on the set to make the music videos. She was nervous, and what am I going to have to do? How much am I going to have to dance? And just practicing over and over again. And then you see her catapulted to this enormous fame that destroyed her. Yeah. But of course, this so-called 27 Club involves many of the famous stars, from Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, you know, Jim Morrissey, so many who got this acclaim from coming from nowhere, just an ambitious musician.
Yeah.
And
suddenly got their chance.
They get their chance, they're taken over.
That it was always at 27 as well, isn't it? Have you been able to work out why?
Not really. I think it's one of the life's great coincidences. Yeah. You know, you just don't know why at 27. But they all follow the same pattern of starting off of having extraordinary voices or incredibly creative writers, and the big dream is to get taken by a record company. And in our story, a young boy who's had a real struggle suddenly meets the master of the big recording company and is taken up, and I will give you this, I will give you that, I'll make you a star. What he doesn't realise is he's Hades. And the boy has a band, and he names it Orpheus because he believes that will give him the success. And of course, he's swept up, becomes the biggest star we've ever seen, and gradually descends into the underworld. And the music's incredible, written by, again, a young writer, Matt Wills, and together Sam and Matt have come up with an extraordinary piece. It's fantastic.
And I know how brilliant you are at dragging people out, so I've got to very quickly ask you,
yes,
are you considering going back to your role where you're perhaps less encouraging to some of us who've taken part, a judge on Strictly? Because Len's going, isn't he, next
Len
series?
is going. And, you know, as always, exactly because when, you know, the BBC said goodbye, the BBC do what the BBC want to do. So I have no clue. But I do know that I'd like to be there this year because Greg Rutherford is absolutely adorable. And I think Judge Rinder, you know,
I think you're right.
Closet dance lover.
I think closet something.
He's got some moves.
Definitely.
Arlene, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
Best
you.
of luck with 27
brilliant.
Club. It sounds extraordinary. Really hope it goes well.
Thank you.
Are you fearing the onslaught of the big 7-0 as a rocker?
No, I feel my age though. I do, you know, I feel it. I can do the same stuff, but it takes a lot more out of me now, yeah. To keep
What's touring like when you... I mean, you guys have been touring for 50 years?
Well, we've had a bit of a renaissance, you know. It's amazing with this young Adam Lambert guy. He has been great.